Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it!
An injection gun? The label on the vial says neostigmine. What's this stuff for?
I don't know, but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Hey!
With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover, but before she had a chance to protest.
Have any of you seen Quark? Anyone? Please!
Ah ja, jetzt ist er wieder weg. Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there?
What?
Come on, that little jerk's probably dead by now.
Jeez.
We've already found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Ich glaube, deswegen mögen ihn auch alle so.
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for him.
Yes!
As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. It seemed strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. I turned and headed toward the magenta door. Are you in here? Oh, I guess not. Damn. Let's try floor B then. Tenmuji's team took the red door. They've probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll try the blue door. Oh, nicht schon wieder der Rec Room. Können wir nicht mal woanders hingehen? Immer dieser blöde Rec Room. Quark, where the fuck are you? He's not here either. Where the hell does he go? Huh?
Ah, Sigma. Any luck?
Nothing. I can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you'd found him, you'd have said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to the Floor A warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
Und zurück.
Well, did you find him?
Die nicht so aus, als hätten sie mehr Glück gehabt. Sorry. We couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
Yeah,
Es kann mal wieder in den Rec Room gehen.
no clues or anything.
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Ja stimmt, Alice ist schon wieder nicht da, ne?
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small enclosed space.
Well, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Quark.
Tenmuji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we'd met. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment I saw in them all of his pain, fear and despair, and it felt like someone had put my heart in a vise. Then Dio appeared, and the mood suddenly changed.
Hey!
Spinnt dein Twitch heute. Ich meine, ich kann fürs nächste Mal auch mal die Framerate runterstellen. Das müssen wir eigentlich nicht auf 60 FPS streamen.
You guys, come here!
Dio?
What are you standing around for? They're in the crew quarters.
What?
Just come on!
Oh, stimmt. Crew Quarters. Da haben wir doch letztes Mal die tote Alice gefunden. Oh oh, ich glaube, wir gehen auch gerade wieder in denselben Raum. What? Das ist jetzt aber anders.
No.
Au.
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
There was a roaring in my ears. Breathing, heartbeat. But my footsteps sounded muffled as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. No one could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat and turned toward Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for a pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I already knew what I would find, but pressed my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. They're dead.
My God.
What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them!
Who?
Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice.
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
Ich weiß nicht, ob man das noch kann, wenn man ein Messer bis zum Anschlag in die Brust gehauen bekommt. Okay.
That's pretty far-fetched. Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle.
That's
I
all.
don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
You mean the killer is one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Well,
Do you think that Zero Sr. killed these two, as well as the old woman?
Oh, give me a break. How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer.
naja, die Injection Gun lag auf dem Boden, oder?
I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
Also hat er sie nicht, egal ob es war oder ob es nicht war, oder? Aber ja, ich meine, er hatte sie zuletzt. Das würde schon so ziemlich den Verdacht auf ihn fallen lassen.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't
Genau.
you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and
Are you saying I did this?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. You don't need to get so worked up about it.
10 minutes remain
Oh, shit.
until aMRDW's game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Ich glaube, da wäre ich dabei. So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally. I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this round.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
They killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
Quark and myself.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Hat er doch gerade.
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True, I suppose, but we are engaging in pure speculation here.
I suppose that is a
There is little to
possibility.
no evidence to support any of this.
Hat er gesagt. There's little to no evidence support any of this. Ja, ihr spekuliert einfach nur wild rum. Well, we should probably head back to the
We should
warehouse.
take their bracelets with us then.
Endlich denkt mal einer dran. Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Knock it off. Is there really any point to arguing about this?
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice.
Come on, Clover, we gotta go.
No!
What?
I'm not going anywhere. I can't just leave her here.
Clover.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you will automatically ally, and I bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick ally, of course, but Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine, I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Ja, das hat Dio davon, dass er sich so beliebt bei allen macht. Keiner will mit ihm Ally wählen.
Five minutes remain until aRdW's game polling closes.
Gegen wen spielen wir? Gegen, Kay. Alice ist tot, also ist nur noch ich gegen Kay. I took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who had killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games, but at this point I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started toward the entrance to my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting ally? I would reciprocate, of course. You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing ally is the most logical choice.
True, but how many points do you have?
Me?
As I recall, you and Clover chose Betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. Oh shit. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
But you picked Betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety, as I only had 3 points at the time. The prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling. Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
No, I haven't. Die geht nur einmal auf.
I trust you remember now?
So, someone opens it in this case.
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by yourself.
I would never do that. Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave? Especially knowing that, if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives?
Well, no, of course we'd stop
see?
you.
Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
Well, if you put it that way.
1 minute remains until aRdW's game polling closes.
Und was möchtet ihr wählen?
Our time is nearly up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Yeah, of course. You too. Ich erwarte eure Stimmen. Sonst wähle ich selber was.
30 seconds remain until aRdW's game polling closes.
Oh, okay. Jede Menge ally. Kay had made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Would he really choose to ally? If I chose ally and he chose betray, he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much trust could I give a man whose face I had never seen?
10 seconds remain until aRdW's game polling
Tja,
closes.
dreimal ally, einmal betray.
9, 8,
Da
7,
gewinnt natürlich
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ally. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round resulting aRdW.
Das ist ja mal derselbe Text.
Results from round 2 of the aRdW's game will now be displayed.
Oh, so spannend immer.
Please direct your
Attention. Ich wette, Dio und Clover haben beide Betray. Ja. Betray gegen... Yep. So that happened. Also das war klar. Dio würde natürlich Betray wählen, hatte Fire schon gemeint. Clover hat deswegen auch Betray gewählt. Quark und Tenmyoji. Gut, Luna ist tot, von daher, warum sollte Tenmyoji noch Ally wählen? Tenmyoji hat wahrscheinlich Betray gewählt, damit er Quark auf 9 Punkte kriegt. Um vielleicht wieder sowas abzuziehen wie im anderen Pfad. Und hier... Okay.
points have been assigned or subtracted. Please check.
What?
So you did indeed choose ally.
Yeah, you tricked me.
I apologize.
Sigma! You fucking idiot! Now Kay's got 9 points thanks to your stupid ass.
But he's not going to just leave us.
I apologize for taking further advantage of your trust, but I will be leaving.
What? Before we could react, Kay slid past us with speed and agility that belied his size. In the blink of an eye, he was standing in front of the number 9 door.
Kay! God damn it! Wait, you son of a bitch!
He didn't give any sign that he'd heard Dio just grab the lever and pulled it down. Shit. Called it. Totally called it. Yep. Hast du richtig gecallt, Christian.
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed. Ich habe beim ersten Mal auch Ally gewählt.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for...
Ja, kennen wir. Why did you do it? I trusted you, Kay.
The answer is obvious. 3 people have already been murdered. If I remain, I place myself in greater danger.
Yeah, right, because you're not armored. Oh wait, you are.
A simple decision, really. I'm sure you would have done...
God damn it,
I
Kay.
apologize. I do intend to contact the police as soon as I have escaped. Now then,
Kay, wait. He didn't even turn around. Just went away. Left us all to rot. Hast du auch wieder recht. Ich wollte es auch gerade schon erwähnen. Ich wollte mich selber schon gerade korrigieren. Tja.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
True mit Ö.
Thank you. As escape, please
Genau, alle Räume sind
enjoy
auf.
your
Please enjoy
stay.
your stay.
He's gone.
Damn it! This is all your fault, Sigma!
Mann, jetzt werden alle so begeistert. Also ich werde jetzt wahrscheinlich auch noch von allen gehasst für den Rest meines Lebens hier drin.
There's no point to blaming him now.
Yeah, it's not like we can open that door again.
Ah, damn it!
No, this isn't right. This can't be right. We stood there in silence, staring at the door. The only exit to the outside world now closed forever. Nicht schon wieder. Our only chance of escape now was to hope Kay would keep his word and contact the police. Alice Luna, the old woman, who had killed them? And where had Quark gone? There were questions we still hadn't answered, but we had plenty of time now. Perhaps we still would. Cool, gleich 2 Game Over an einem Abend. Dann würde ich mal sagen, zurück. Und jetzt revanchieren wir uns. Ist okay. Nicht nochmal. Ich muss gar nicht erst fragen. Ist ja wohl klar. Ich meine, gibt's auch was zu saufen, genau. Eine ganze Menge sogar.
Round 2.
Yeah, round 2 results will display. Thank you for bladibla. Ja, ich dachte, das war jetzt so geplant.
Results from round 2 of the aRdW game will
Wobei,
now be displayed.
Also bei den Sachen, wo man zwischen Ally und Betray auswählen kann, würde ich jetzt nicht automatisch von links nach rechts gehen, sondern nach dem, was ihr sagt. Ebenso hier oben zum Beispiel, wo noch 2 Sachen zur Auswahl stehen, wenn ihr sagt, wir gehen erst hier lang, können wir das natürlich auch machen. Es war ja nur vorhin so der Konsens im Chat, dass es schon gut ist, immer nur einen zurückzugehen und dann die andere Auswahl zu nehmen, um nicht komplett durcheinander zu kommen. Aber wie gesagt, bei den AB-Games lasse ich euch natürlich immer die Auswahl, ob ihr Ally oder Betray wählen wollt.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Da ist wieder Betray. Das war auch letztes Mal so. Oh, gut. Ach so, hast du das gemeint. Du hast deine Auswahl schön geredet. Ja. So you pick Betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Okay, yeah, I guess
I
that's
had
fair.
thought that you would choose Ally.
If I had, then you'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
Ja, hat man ja vorhin gesehen.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Well,
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose Betray too, huh? You just picked Ally out of 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP.
Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
So you chose Betray.
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Whoa, nobody's saying that.
You aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
If you say so.
The aRdW gates have closed. Round 3 of the aRdW game will be the star round. Star keys. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The aRdW gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Das heißt, jetzt bewegen wir uns wieder auf diesen Punkt zu, wo in dem anderen Pfad auch Tenmyoji und Clover an das Waschbecken gekettet wurden. Weil das muss ja vor der nächsten Tür passiert gewesen sein. As many times as we want, huh? Then that means we can play the AB game over and over using these star keys, right? Ich glaube, das kann ich
So-
All right.
skippen.
Well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Das kann ich nicht skippen, weil das ein bisschen anders ist.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. There are 3 white doors in the floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. Which is in 1 hour 20. We've still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah, looks like they've been shuffled around again. Looks like I'm a solo. I'm a blue solo.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
Oh,
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
no, nothing.
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear, too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pairs.
Then what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But solos can't group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then, we just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer? Doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us, and there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance. What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of our participants halfway through?
But then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. He decides he feels like snapping me in half. There's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
Oh,
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
poor Phi.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway.
Deswegen hat sie vorhin so geseufzt.
No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Oh yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
Oh, no, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right? Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
Ja, hast schon recht. Wäre auch nicht meine erste Wahl gewesen, aber genau, besser als Dio. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark, no killer, at least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here, technically at least. The old woman.
Oh yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the blood stains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Huh? Wait a minute, look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah, for some reason there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps.
A watch?
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? I don't know, it just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or some... Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Okay. Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Then that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. If they had been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
Huh. So the killer is running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes.
And you're telling me they're probably wearing it right
Correct.
now.
Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words, but in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it. So that they
Why?
could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
Okay, I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need some of that lumino. It doesn't matter how well they clean it, there should be some traces of blood left.
Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First we need to finish looking for Quark though. We've still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?